Hey guys, this is Edwin Ledgard, and today I'd like to give a brief review of Pete Egoscue's Pain-Free book. And this is the book right here. I have read it completely. It's a revolutionary method for stopping chronic pain. And I wanted to kind of highlight what I like about it and what I think it's actually lacking. But first off, I think Pete Egoscue has done a great job of getting into this field without the recognized credentials that a lot of people do with a physical therapy degree or a doctor of physical therapy. You know, Pete Egoscue is a former military man. He was a Vietnam veteran who saw a lot of pain, and he realized that the body has a tremendous capability to heal itself. And, you know, we have a lot of methods in medicine today of replacing joints or using braces or using invasive techniques. And he says I think correctly, that it gets away from the body's own ability to heal and look at the movement that is underlying these chronic pain conditions. But I think one of the things that he does really well is he talks about alignment. You know, he talks about the fact that if the person was moving in alignment, they might not blow out their knee, and I think that is spot on. You know, he talks about, you know, if a skier was moving in alignment and he got into trouble on the ski slopes and he turned on a dime, that he would be fine, or he would crash and he would get up and he'd walk away and the knee would be fine. So a lot of these points I think are very valuable, and to look at, you know, he really recognizes the fact that if a knee is turned out, or if a knee is turned in, or if you have flat feet, these are problems that can accumulate. And he really understands a lot about back pain. You know, he has these E-cises, these exercises designed for the back. A lot of them are like these static poses on blocks, and he uses a lot of the same exercises for many different things. They're not the exercises that I would go to per se, but I think I've tried some of them, and certainly they do have some merit. You know, Pete has gotten some results for sure. He wouldn't have been able to maintain the reputation that he has without results. I know he saw Jack Nicklaus once when Jack Nicklaus was in back pain, and he's seen a number of celebrities and athletes, and he's opened up various clinics around the country. So he's certainly gotten results. But I'd like to kind of share now what I think he could go further in. You know, he talks about the fact that, you know, this cab driver would get out and he'd have a load bearing on one side and it would create a weakness on the other. And really looking at these movement patterns is critical to understanding where the weakness is. And so he really does a good job of understanding, you know, a person's individual movement patterns. But where I think he really falls short is understanding the walk. This was the piece of the puzzle that my mentor had me work on tremendously, was how I walk. And he does talk a little bit about keeping the feet straight, walking in alignment, but he doesn't go into keeping the knees bent, keeping the steps short, the way I know that the body is designed. He also does not even prescribe the low walk. I know the low walk is a tremendous exercise to develop the knees and even the hips and the back, but he does a lot of static exercises, which I think are worthwhile. You know, this is a good one that I think can really help the back and the shoulders. So he's got a lot of these static exercises on blocks, sitting against the wall. I'm not really a fan of that exercise, but you know, a lot of these things he came up with by really observing how the body is designed to move and getting the body back in alignment. So I think he's done some great work here. I think he could develop it further in terms of really the gait analysis, understanding how people can walk, to walk in alignment. I think that's really the missing link here. But he's got a good start, and I'm sure he's gotten some tremendous results. So I do recommend you read Pain-Free by Pete Egoscue. It's a good start, and for more tips on what I think you should be focused on for your chronic pain, you can certainly go to painalleviated.com, and I will see you over there.